Arce.
Yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Wake that ass up.
Charlamagne Nicole.
Peace to the planet. It's Monday. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning. What's happening?
Right. Good morning.
How was everybody's weekend?
It was good, man. Charlotte always shows me a good time. Man, there's always a bunch going on in Charlotte.
Always.
Yes, I was performing right next door to Giveon. Did not even know.
Really? So
yes,
Giveon was
and
out
then
there.
they had then Halloween. They celebrate Halloween like crazy down there. Parties at every club.
Yep.
And where the Comedy Zone is, it's like right near the amphitheater, the Fillmore, everything like that. So like it was chaotic and it was crazy. It wasn't like chaotic in a bad way, but it was just so much going on.
Yeah.
Yes, and I know I said that I was going to give away a cash prize to the person that showed up in the best Halloween costume, but
You lied.
it wasn't set up for that. I didn't lie. Shut up. I wanted to. I wasn't even able to do meet and greet because it just wasn't set up for that. But shout out to Charlotte Comedy Zone and all the staff. Tammy, the security, oh my God, amazing. And the server, my girl Stacy. So I just love Charlotte. It was nice. It was nice. But I'm sorry I wasn't able to do meet and greet or give away the cash prize. It wasn't set up for that at all.
Okay. Well, salute to everybody that did the Halloween trick-or-treating thing. I did it early. And the best thing about it is ending earlier and earlier and earlier. I was back home like at 8 o'clock.
It's
Oh, no, you
pointless,
love
man.
that.
I'll be honest with you, it's pointless.
What?
Like, I really
Trick-or-treating?
Yes, we really got to start treating it like a catch and release. Meaning like how when you go fishing and which I never understood. People just like to do that for the sport. Go out there and fish, catch the fish and throw it back in. But it's the same thing now. It's like you go out, you get all of this candy, then you got to go through it to make sure it ain't no goddamn edibles or nothing like that. And then it's just like you barely let the kids eat it.
Right.
What's the point?
Because it's a lot.
I didn't even go through it. What I did was I have candy at home that we bought. We just swapped it out.
Oh, okay.
Everybody go upstairs, take a shower, put your clothes on, just swap it out.
But what if they had better candy?
I know what the kids like.
The thing is better candy.
Yeah, this
What
all
you
the
mean?
same.
Some people get
Trolleys, it's Hershey's, it's
Well,
M&Ms.
you know, this is what the kids really like. The kids like the full size stuff.
Yeah.
So they don't like the little bite size stuff. Whoever house giving out the big Hershey bars and the big Kit Kats and all that, that's what they want to
No,
go
I
to.
like certain candy. Like like the 100-gram bars and the peanut chews and all that. No, I don't like all that. I want Snickers. I like Skittles specifically. I like Reese cups.
Yeah, that's all you see out there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
you
But
see the
some
Hershey's, the
houses-
Skittles, the Trolleys.
We can even, there's people grilling hot dogs.
Yeah, they
and
grilling hot
I know,
dogs.
that's right.
They got cotton candy.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
yeah.
Cotton candy house?
Yeah, I waited online for 30 minutes for that cotton candy.
Not me.
You are crazy.
Nah.
But
My kids, but not for me personally.
Oh, okay.
My daughter wanted it.
Okay. Well, I know when I was growing up, some houses didn't have good candy. So I threw that away.
Well,
But
All right. Well,
I get
let's
what you're saying.
let's get the show cracking. Your president Donald Trump was on 60 Minutes last night. Did you see it?
That's your president, too.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
an American citizen, right?
You're right.
Unless
All
you
of
want to
our
claim Dominican now.
I'm not Dominican.
You don't want to do that right
No,
now.
I'm not Dominican. Yeah, he was on 60 Minutes last night. Mimi will break all that down, what he said, his thoughts on the mayoral race, and everything that's going on. So we'll break that down next, so don't go anywhere. Wake your ass up. It's a Monday. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. They won the 2025 World Series.
Now, let me tell you something. I don't watch baseball at all, okay? But I watched the last, I watched from, I think, 8th inning to the end of the game.
Yeah.
That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Dodgers are a great team. They are a really good team. Dodgers get busy. All right, now in football. All right, the 49ers beat the Giants. The Vikings beat the Lions. The Chargers beat the Titans. The Patriots beat the Falcons. The Steelers beat the Colts. The Bears beat the Bengals. The Broncos beat the Texans. The Panthers beat the Packers. The Rams beat the Saints. The Bills beat the Chiefs. And the Jaguars beat the Raiders. Seahawks beat the Commanders. And in Monday Night Football, the Arizona Cardinals take on the Cowboys at 8:15. Late game. All right. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, Envy, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing this Monday morning?
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
Good morning. All right, well, we start this morning on day 34, the government shutdown, where the Trump administration faces a noon deadline to tell a federal judge whether it will keep food assistance flowing for millions of Americans. Now, two federal judges, one in Rhode Island and the other in Boston, have now ordered the Agriculture Department to release November SNAP benefits, calling the suspension likely unlawful. Now, nearly 42 million people depend on those benefits to buy food. We've been talking about this, and over the weekend, the impact was hard to miss. Long lines at food banks, and in some states, stadium parking lots turned into drive-through food sites to help families sort out what's left. Now, 25 Democratic-led states have sued the Trump administration, demanding that the USDA use billions in emergency funds that Congress set aside to cover those November payments. But the administration says those funds were meant for natural disasters and not shutdowns. And while it won't appeal the ruling, Trump officials say there isn't enough money to go around. So there's about $5 billion available, but that is short of the $9 billion they say needed for a full month of benefits, meaning it would only cover about half of November. Meanwhile, President Trump, in his first 60 Minutes interview in 5 years, is defending his handling of the shutdown and blaming Democrats for the stalemate. Let's listen to that.
All we're doing is we keep voting. I mean, the Republicans are voting almost unanimously to end it, and the Democrats keep voting against ending it. They've lost their way. They become crazed lunatics. And all they have to do, Nora, is say, let's vote. And if they don't vote, that's their problem. Now, I happen to agree with something else. I think we should do the nuclear option. This is a totally different nuclear, by the way. It's called ending the filibuster.
Now that filibuster, that's the Senate rule that lets the party with the fewer votes block a bill unless 60 Democrats agree to move it forward. So if it were gone, Republicans could pass a spending bill without Democratic support. Now, at the center of the fight is health care. Democrats want the tax credits that lower monthly premiums extended before reopening the government. Republicans say they want to deal with that later after a new funding bill passes. President Trump also spoke about that during the interview. Let's listen to that.
We can make it much less expensive for people and give them much better health care.
But where is that
I'd
plan?
be willing to work with the Democrats on it. The problem is they want to give money to prisoners, to drug dealers, to all these millions of people that were allowed to come in with an open border from Biden, and nobody can do that. And I'm saying we can fix it, Nora.
You have helped end these government shutdowns in the past when they came about, and you did it by bringing.
I'm very good at it,
you
but I'm not going to do it by. I'm not going to do it by extortion. I'm not going to do it by being extorted by the Democrats who have lost their way.
You know what I don't understand, Mimi, and I don't know, maybe you can explain it to me. The health care is going to go up anyway because of the big, beautiful bill, because that didn't include the extension of the tax credits to keep the cost down. So if it's going up anyway, what's the point of Democrats taking the stand to keep the government still closed?
At this point, you're right, because the premiums, which the open enrollment started this weekend, November 1st. And so people are getting those letters in the mail. In fact, one person in Utah, a woman in Utah, she told ABC News that she opened her bill and saw that her monthly premium had already jumped from about $400 a month, Charlamagne, to over $2,000 a month. And so at this point, it's like, what's going to happen? Is it retroactive? Like, how is this going to work as we continue to go forward? So you're absolutely right.
And the premiums are set for a year. So at this point, if the premiums have already gone up, if they set for a year, at least give the people some relief and get the government back open,
but
man.
Could you imagine your premium $2,000? Because then you got to make a decision if you do feel sick, right? Because you're not going to pay that premium. So you're going to say, I don't want insurance. If you do feel sick, you got to pick and choose when you're going to the hospital, when you're not. You know, you got to try home remedies first to hopefully that works so you don't got to pay the cost of hospital bills, which is crazy.
Democrats, you fought. It seemed like you lost the fight. At this point, go on, give it up. At least give the people some relief by getting the government back open. Let these people get these SNAP benefits. Let these government workers get their checks. We don't need all of this craziness at the TSA during the holidays. I think you lost.
We'll continue to watch.
I feel like they lost. It's over.
It's crazy. It depends on what you're fighting for.
Seems like a pride thing now. Yeah. All
right.
Well,
okay. Is that it? Do we have time for one more?
No. When we come back next hour.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up, Envy?
What's up, Trav?
Hey, Jess.
Hey, boo.
What's up, baby? What's up, Shar?
Peace, sis. What's the word?
Hey, ain't nothing, chilling. I just want to shout out two things. Number one, shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. Make sure y'all tune in tonight. Watch us get that work. put in. Know what I mean? Talk to him, Sean.
I don't like how you said that. You said, watch us get that work.
Pause.
That means that we going to lose, bro.
Oh, no. No. Watch us put in that work.
Yeah, but you ain't say that. You said, watch us get that work. You bottomed us out, bro. You turned us into a bottom instead of a top, bro. Don't do that.
You right. You right.
God.
Number 2, I got to talk about my man Cole. Y'all had somebody come on like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Marco Plus, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him. I mean, a dream villain like myself. But Charlamagne, I was going to tell you that, nobody you name is touching J. Cole. I don't care if it's Big Crit. I don't care if it's Scarface.
I ain't say nothing about no Big Crit. Killer Mike. I don't have nothing to do with your ridiculous hip hop takes. Okay, you cannot ever say
hold on, bro.
J. Cole is not the king of the South in no way, shape, or form.
Yes, he is. First of all, he rap better than anybody you can name.
That's not true.
His cadences, his flows, his delivery. You name one person.
J. Cole don't rap better than Scarface. J. Cole don't rap better than T.I.
Lyrically,
J. Cole don't rap better than Lil Wayne.
Yes, he do. I'm sorry. When it comes to lyricism,
Scarface and T.I., bro.
Yes. T.I. First of all, none of them see J. Cole when it comes to cadences, delivery, flow, lyrics, no matter what it is, substance, all of that.
I'm not even arguing. I'm not arguing. This is silly. I'm not having this debate.
I don't care we can fight. Bye.
You wasn't even outside. You wasn't even outside when when T.I. and Wayne and Scarface was killing things.
Travis said we could fight.
Right.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Monty. What's good, man? What's up, Shrimp?
What's up, my G? What's going on?
Chilling, my brother, man. Just want to get off my chest about the fashion game. Y'all know how I do, bro. This is Monty, man. I made that hoodie for Angela Lee a long time ago, and Charlamagne was hating on me. But I love you, brother, man. I ain't got no hate for you, man. I'm still out here pushing, man. 7 years strong, bro. 7 years strong.
What I was hating about, I be forgetting.
No, but back in the day, man, I called up there talking about fashion designers. You like, man, you ain't nothing, man. You was hating back in the day, but now you different, man. So it's cool, man. And I also want to get off my chest. I ain't got no hatred for you, man. I swear to God, man. I used to hate you, but now I don't, man. It's cool, man. I swear to God, I ain't got no hate for you, bro. Even though I could have made it, man, if you would have just been on my side when I was on the radio.
No, don't start that now. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
He was probably trash. He probably just didn't like it. Like, people get mad when you say something's trash. Mm-hmm. It might have been trash.
I don't remember saying. I've never seen his clothes to say it was trash.
No, he said you seen it. He said she was wearing it, and you said it was trash. Sounds like
damn. You told her it was trash. She was wearing it.
Does that sound like it?
Absolutely. Damn.
All right, get it off your chest. You got a hoodie on. That hoodie trash. Sound like him?
Damn.
Sound like him? Okay. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. He heard that.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing.
Hey, what you doing, man?
I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is Mark from Jersey.
Mark, what up, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, man, I'm disappointed with Charlamagne.
Charlamagne, but yeah, go ahead. Why you mad at Charlamagne?
Yeah, he's right there. I just hear his voice.
No,
he's talking about Democrat lost. They didn't lose. Use my language. I'm disappointed with Charlamagne.
Tell me why they didn't. Tell me why they didn't lose.
Because they didn't give up yet.
But listen to what I'm saying. The health care is going up anyway because the big, beautiful bill didn't include the extension of the tax credits to keep the cost down. So if it's going up anyway, what's the point of continuing to take a stand for people's health care not to go up? It don't make no logical sense.
They didn't lose nothing.
And what is that going to do to the American people? That means that more federal workers still ain't going to be getting their paychecks. That means people not going to get their SNAP benefits. That means the airport's going to be ridiculous. So what's the win?
You give in too quick, bro. That's all I got to say.
What? Yeah, because I don't want to see people facing eviction. I don't want to see people not being able to pay their freaking light bills. I want to see people being able to eat for the holidays.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up? It's Keith from Brooklyn, you heard? Good morning.
Brooklyn, you heard?
Good morning.
What's going on? Good morning. Hey, Jess.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Hey, man. Yo, all right. So I got a little smoke for Charlamagne.
Go ahead.
So I want to give credit to a caller that called up there Friday, and she gave y'all Donkey of the Day for the part that the media played at Donald Trump being president.
Oh, Lord.
And because you know what? And I love how, because Charlamagne loves to deflect, right? Because on Friday he was like, oh, you need to go read this book. And we're not talking about the role that Kamala Harris played or Joe Biden played. We're talking specifically about the role that the media played and talking about this man every single day when you could have been talking about Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley?
Yeah, Nikki Haley.
Salute to Nikki Haley.
We talked about this already.
Nikki, my girl.
So you thought Nikki Haley was a better option than Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
I thought Nikki Haley was definitely a better option than Donald Trump on the Republican side. Absolutely.
Could have been talking about him every day. Y'all talked about True Social. Who has True Social?
But listen,
why y'all bring up True Social?
But why would we be talking about Nikki Haley when she wasn't even running?
She was the primary in the election. Charlamagne, now you know I called up there during the election and I said, why y'all talk about that guy every day when y'all could be talking about Nikki Haley? That was during the primary. It was only
Nikki Haley was not one of the nominees.
No, but she was running in the primary before the Republican. Charlamagne, you remember I called up there during the Republican primary. I said, why are y'all talking about...
Hold on. So you don't remember me saying during the primaries, I think Republicans are dropping the ball by not getting behind Nikki Haley?
Yeah, and I told you, I said I can count on 2 hands how many times you mentioned that. You mentioned Donald Trump every single day. Man wasn't even the president yet. And y'all sat there and talked about him every single day. I'm not the only caller that said that because the caller Friday thought the same thing.
You can't ignore Donald Trump, guys. I don't know what this logic is that y'all think you can ignore Donald Trump, but ignoring Donald Trump got him a second term.
No, they said you got him a second term. That's what
I know. It's just completely my fault. I
blame you. It's all you. Hello, who's this?
This is Barlow.
Barlow, what's up? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Newport News, Virginia.
757. What's up? Get it off your chest, brother.
Well, I just want to say hello to Miss Jess.
Hey.
To Mr. God himself.
What's up, brother?
And to DJ Envy. I met you. I know you probably don't remember, but I met you coming in to Longhorns. you and your wife was coming from a Hampton University gala or something. And didn't nobody know who you were. Girl, like, who is that? I said, girl, you don't know who that is? That is DJ Envy.
You went to Texas Longhorn Steakhouse?
That sure did.
That's what I'm talking about, Envy.
Sure did.
That's what I would think you'd be getting too bougie for your own good.
Texas Longhorn Steakhouse is not a restaurant.
What is it?
It is a restaurant.
No, Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse. They know Texas
Longhorn.
Oh,
well, Longhorn Steakhouse, whatever. Name different.
Longhorn Steakhouse. It was Longhorn Steakhouse.
I'd like to hear that.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
How long ago was this?
I'd say 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a long time ago because now we eat at Canvas, which is the Caribbean spot over there. Salute to Canvas.
Because you had on like a red tuxedo jacket with black pants.
Okay.
And your wife had on like a sparkly, pretty gown. I mean, it was nice. It was
I don't like how you remember this so verbatim.
I know, right?
That's all kind of weird.
You've been bricked up ever since 2019 over here in that red tuxedo.
He's like, everybody know who you was, but I knew who you was.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. We got the latest with Loren coming up. What we talking about, Loren?
We do. We are going to talk about Diddy.
Why are we looking at your stomach and legs, girl?
That's not
a lie. I don't even got my stomach and my legs out. Shut up. I got on a hoodie. You just...
Good morning, Loren.
Good morning, y'all. Hey, it's 2 o'clock in the morning over here. I don't have time, Charlamagne.
Oh, you in L.A. What's up, girl?
Yes.
I want everybody to know she in L.A. so bad. It's 2 o'clock in the morning over here. Okay.
We're going to talk about Diddy this morning, y'all. There's some photos of him so you'll get to see him for the first time. But he started a job at his new home, which is Fort Dix. We're going to get into all the details.
Dang.
Nice.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Loren becoming a straight fan.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
There are some photos that have surfaced. TMZ obtained photos, which is very wild, of Diddy on the yard at Fort Dix, which is where he's going to be serving the rest of his time if his appeal does not come through. So I printed the photos for you guys just so you guys can take a look. For the listeners, in these photos, Diddy is how he looked majority of the time when I saw him in court. So he's very gray. He has a scully on his head, which is a hat on his head, but the hair on his head is the same way that his beard looks, super, super gray. When Jess first saw the photos, the first thing she said was, Jess, what you say?
I said, oh my God, he looked like he aging a little bit. He looked a little old, but he hasn't seen the daylight.
It's the facial hair too.
It's the facial hair.
That's also how you look during COVID too, though. I mean, he is 56 6 years old.
Yeah, it's just he's not able to dye his hair. I mean,
I think it's just really the hair. I'm not saying his skin or whatever he looks. He's not. I'm not saying he's deteriorating, but no, like his. Don't throw me out there trying to say I said did he look like an elder?
I don't think it's I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I think your reaction.
His birthday's tomorrow, actually, but yeah, he does.
He can get a discount at IHOP.
Your reaction
you
is
can get a discount at IHOP right now.
Not right now.
Yeah, right now.
But when he get home.
Exactly.
There's some stress in there too, of course.
Of course. No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to age you. But noticeably in those photos, he's on the yard with other inmates and they're in conversation. He's smiling.
Yeah.
And that's the first time that a lot of people not only have seen him, but when you hear all the stories about how he's breaking down the court and he's in tears, a lot of people were pointing out the fact that he looked in good spirits. I guess as best as he could look while there. And, Fort Dix, we talked about it. They were asking for him to go there because of the location, for the visiting of his family, but also because it's low level security. So that means, like on the BOP website, they say that there are a lot more staff to inmates, so things are a bit more controlled. A lot of times, the prisoners that you have in the low security prisons, their crimes aren't as violent. Some of the times, this prison that Diddy is at right now currently actually houses 4,128 inmates. So it's a bit on the smaller side, and he now has a new job as well. TMZ is also reporting that he will be there washing people's clothes, working in the laundry room for his time behind bars. So bit of an update on Diddy's life right now.
It's good to see him around people smiling and stuff, whatever the conversation is. You know what I mean? It does. He seems very comfortable just from this photo.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he was like that in the other jail, but they just could get no pictures. But I was curious to who took the picture. Like, was it a guard? Was it an inmate with a cell phone? Like, how were they getting these pictures of Diddy?
I can't answer that question.
Definitely probably a guard.
Or
they got cell phones in jail.
You never know. It also too, because it's been publicized that he's there, it could also be a paparazzi as well too, because if you see the angle of the photos and how it's kind of shot through the gate,
right? That's why
that gives a paparazzi angle. I reached out to the prison itself, and I also reached out to Diddy's team. I know that neither one of them will probably be able to answer the question or probably won't give that to me, but my first thought was, because everything with him is so high risk and high security, this had to piss somebody off that these photos got.
Paparazzi couldn't get this close. They couldn't get this close to a jail. This is probably somebody. It looked like it's inside, shooting outside. Like that ain't no paparazzi pic.
Well, listen, I hope he pays his debt to society. I pray he uses this moment to get started on his healing journey. I hope he repents for all his sins. The only thing you should be doing when you're in these correctional facilities is trying to get some correction. So, I hope he comes out a better human.
Correct. And to my knowledge, the reason he has to work is that's part of his good behavior to get less time. So they give you a jail job, so that's part of your good behavior. It takes off the time.
You got to work in prison regardless, don't you?
Some people don't.
Oh. You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Well, in other news, over the weekend, there was a story, or there was a video actually that circulated after Meek Mills had tweeted that he had been placed in handcuffs in New York. He was detained in New York. He was outside of a Harbor nightclub. So I broke a story after speaking to law enforcement sources, because I'm trying to figure out why he was placed in handcuffs, like what happened. So in the video, you see Meek, and he is, just yelling that this is embarrassing. Why am I in cuffs? He then tweets about it and says that the police tried to embarrass him. They threw him in cuffs outside of a club in New York, and he tweeted like super late night, early morning after leaving the club. So according to law enforcement sources, a DCI spokesperson told me that on Saturday, this was around a little bit after 4 o'clock in the morning, police responded to reports of a male with a firearm in a vehicle in the vicinity of West 46th Street and 12th Avenue. That's the cross street of the club. And they say within the confines of this area, they did an investigation because police stopped 3 males in a vehicle matching the description that they were given and the license plate number provided by a witness. And there was no firearm recovered. They said that the investigation was completed at the time and no arrests were made. So Meek and his friends were able to be let go. And he then responded to this posting, my update, and basically said, police did all of this because of some bad information. And he posted another video of him being placed in handcuffs, everybody outside the club. Of course, it's a big spectacle because it's Meek Mills and he's in handcuffs, So, yeah, all of that for nothing.
Yeah,
nothing found.
Yeah, the worst part about that is all you get is an apology.
Yeah.
After they detain you, put you in handcuffs, search your vehicle, don't find nothing. And by the way, you might not even get that. And you might just get all right, you're free to go.
Well, there is protocol when people do call and say that somebody does have a gun. They have to definitely check it. But I would say, they release every phone call ever Well, how can we? I would love to hear that phone call. Let me hear somebody calling in and saying my car with my plate was holding a gun. I would like as somebody that would have got pulled over. I would want to hear that for myself, and not the fact that you just pulled me over because you thought I had something.
Yeah, I mean, also too, I feel like why does the detaining have to involve cuffs? Like, why can't it be?
Because if there's a gun in the car, they're going to make sure that they don't have any guns on their person, that they can't run. So that is absolutely
when they have a reasonable suspicion, that's what they do. Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but that's what they do.
Yeah, but
especially if it's a gun.
Yeah, especially when you're like a Meek Mills. But I mean, maybe the police didn't know.
And it's just
not that he would be treated any differently. It's just it causes a bigger spectacle when it is a person that people know.
And black people love to put S's on people's names. His name is not Meek Mills. It's just Meek Mill.
His name ain't even Meek Mill.
Well, I know it's Ramik, but it's not Mills.
I ain't never letting the S go for Meek Mills. That one we gonna keep.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate how they got to handcuff you when they detaining you and searching your vehicle and all of that stuff. But you know, it's protocol because they do it for their own safety.
Yes.
They think that you might run. Why? I don't know.
Or if you have a weapon, you can grab a weapon because you would know where it is. So that's protocol. But like I said, I would love to hear the call of somebody calling in saying that my exact car with my exact plate seen me holding a gun, because I would think it's BS.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've also asked to, but no response. I wanted to know what the actual description was that they called and said, like, because I saw Meek in handcuffs and I saw his friend Piedmont in handcuffs, and their height is different. They like look different. Like one's darker.
Well, it was the car.
Yeah, it was the car.
When was in the car, they pulled everybody out the car. They're just gonna say if you tall, short, fat.
Yeah, it's the car.
Everybody in the car is getting out of place.
I thought, in addition to the car, knowing who to search, it would have been the description.
Nah, they searched the car.
Everybody in
they searched everybody in the car and the car.
Because you could have the gun and you could throw it to somebody in the back. Everybody gets searched. Everybody gets pulled out. Everybody gets put uncuffed and detained until they figure out what's going on.
Well, he's okay. Meek is okay. That's a big part of it. We definitely should say that because you know how these things can go. But he's good though.
Salute to Meek. All right. Well, that is the latest one.
Happy birthday to Jocelyn Hernandez. We got some Jocelyn Hernandez music to play for her. Y'all crazy and y'all petty. All right.
How we petty?
Because he looked
you
at me
ain't never
like,
heard Jocelyn on no radio station, and then you were just acting like it's in the system.
Don't.
You saw she got Woman of the Year, Jess.
You said it like she Mary J. Blige or something.
Of course.
And you got any Mary J. Blige in the system?
Shut up.
Any Faith Evans? Any Sizzler?
This
any
girl
Summer
just
Walker?
won. Jocelyn Hernandez just won Woman of the Year. Don't play with me.
It was Glamour Bulgaria though.
Okay, but she won Woman of the Year.
What
Lauren.
is that? That sounds like something you got to go to the CVS to clear up. What you call
Oh my God.
What you say? What Glamour? What?
Bulgaria. It's just the Glamour's like their Bulgaria's Glamour magazine gave her Woman of the Year.
Yes.
Like,
congratulations.
Different types of Vogue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
And she's very successful. Yeah. So get some music in there.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got front page news. And then we're going to open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. We're going to talk about this shutdown. How has it been affecting you? During Get It Off Your Chest, so many people called. We'd love to hear from you. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. All right, let's start off with some quick sports. Now, you're a baseball fan. Congratulations to the Dodgers. They won the 2025 World Series. They beat the Blue Jays in 7. So congratulations.
I don't watch baseball. I used to like baseball and everybody was on steroids back in the 90s. But I watched that game because it was on Friday night and there was nothing else on TV really. That was a good game.
Yeah. Now in football last night or yesterday, the 49ers beat the Giants, the Chargers beat the Titans, the Patriots beat the Falcons, Steelers beat the Colts, the Vikings beat the Lions, the Bears beat the Bengals, Rams beat the Saints, Bills beat the Chiefs, Jaguars beat the Raiders, Panthers beat the Packers, Broncos beat the Texans, and the Seahawks beat the Commanders. Now in Monday Night Football, the Cardinals take on the Cowboys at 8:15 on ESPN. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, Envy, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
Good morning. All right, so we start this hour with the rest of that 60 Minutes interview that is still trending this morning. President Trump sat down with Norah O'Donnell at Mar-a-Lago, and he covered a wide range of topics from immigration to the economy, indictments of his political rivals, nuclear testing, and the upcoming elections. Now, when it came to immigration, he said ICE agents haven't gone far enough. Let's listen to that.
I think they haven't gone far enough because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama. You have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people that were thrown out of their countries because they were, criminals.
But a lot of the people that your administration has arrested and deported aren't violent criminals. Landscapers, nannies, construction workers,
landscapers,
farm workers.
Yeah.
Did he say landscapers who are criminals?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he did. And he also denied that grocery prices are rising despite data showing that they are. He denied that he was seeking retribution against some of his biggest critics, including FBI Director James Comey, his former national security advisor John Bolton, and New York Attorney General Letitia James. The interview also marked his first appearance since suing CBS and his parent company Paramount over the way they edited a 2024 interview with then Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, the network, they later settled for $16 million without admitting any wrongdoing. Now, Trump, he praised CBS's new leadership, calling it one of the best things that have ever happened to the press in a long time. And he even weighed in on the upcoming New York City mayoral race, which we're going to talk about next. But he called the Democratic candidate Zoran Mondani a communist. And he said that if it came down to him or former Governor Andrew Cuomo, he'd pick the bad Democrat over a communist any day. And he hinted that if Mondani won, it would affect how much federal money that New York could receive. So
remember when I told y'all that Donald Trump was going to make CBS his new Fox News?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I said that? Mm-hmm. And also, too, man, it's going to be very interesting, the mayoral race tomorrow. I mean, Mondani looks like the clear front runner. And if he wins, I think I'll believe in politics. I'll believe that the power is really with the people.
We heard Donald Trump say, I ain't sending no money to New York if he wins.
Listen, you got to, I'll tell y'all what I think I already told y'all, but if Mondani wins, it's going to be so much federal overreach. It's going to be so much overreach from the Trump administration. That's going to be ridiculous.
Well, he said it yesterday. He said, it's hard to send money to New York if he wins. I'm not sending money to a communist.
If Mondani loses, though, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
And the New Jersey governor race is serious, too.
Yes, we're about to talk about all of that. So as voters prepare to head to the polls tomorrow, a new ABC poll, Washington Post poll, it shows that most Americans, they are not feeling great about where the country is headed. Nearly 2/3 say the U.S. is on the wrong track. And even about 1/3 of Republicans agree. It's not just frustration with the direction of the country. They say they are fed up with both parties. 7 in 10 Americans say Democrats are out of touch with everyday concerns, and roughly 6 in 10 say that same thing about Republicans. And it all points to a public that is tired, skeptical, and ready for something different. And so now those feelings will be put to the test at the ballot box with key elections happening tomorrow that could offer an early preview of where voters stand heading into 2026. So in both Virginia and New Jersey, they are electing governors. So in Virginia, history is on the line. Democrat Abigail Spanberger, the Republican Winsome Earl Sears, a Trump ally. They're both women, meaning that the state will elect its first female governor, whoever wins. But beyond making history, this race is a test of whether Virginia is shifting blue again after Republicans swept statewide 4 years ago, and how voters feel about abortion rights and the economy and education. And Envy, as you were just saying, in New Jersey, Democrat Mikey Sherrill, he's a Navy veteran. He's facing off with Jack Ciofalo, did I say that right? Who was backed by Trump. The state usually leans blue, but Republicans there are energized, making this one too close to call. We saw former President Barack Obama there this past weekend, helping, rally for Sherrill, and I think it was Cory Booker. And so a lot of people are trying to energize New Jersey to get out and vote. And in New York City, the mayoral race has tightened fast. So Democrat Zoran Mondani, he still leads, but Cuomo, who is running as an independent, is closing that gap. So now polls show that Mondani is ahead by single digits. He was ahead by double digits. He's ahead by single digits, with Curtis Sliwa holding third. And so out here in California, voters will decide on Proposition 50. And that's the ballot measure that could add a new Democratic seats to Congress. Governor Gavin Newsom, though, he says that he is confident that Democrats will take the win tomorrow. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Recklessness aside, his style aside, the substance he hasn't delivered. And that's why, again, we're here, Prop 50, because he knows he's going to lose the midterms and he's trying to rig the election before one vote is cast. This is a historically unpopular president. His policies are even more unpopular than the president himself. In every core category, he's underwater, and he's a guy who promised to make us wealthier and healthier. We're poorer and sicker. Across the board, people are starting to realize that not only is our coffee more expensive, the beef is more expensive, but the cost of an automobile is more expensive. Since he became president, the cost of utilities, all the things he promised to solve day one, he hasn't solved.
Yeah, so... we will keep an eye on those key races. Polls will open bright and early tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock in Virginia and New Jersey. And in California in a lot of those key races. So we'll continue to track those for you guys.
I will say in Jersey, those ads they run about Mikey Sherrill are nuts. I mean, they got ads of her not being able to answer questions. Yep. And if I wasn't used in one, I would be like, what's wrong with this lady? Right. Okay, yeah. But I can see how they're out of context. Like, especially when she was here. She couldn't answer the question, but, after I pushed her, she did actually answer the question. But they don't use that part. They just use the part where she couldn't answer. But I saw another one that was even worse.
I was ready to say,
the one she was stuttering.
doing another interview, and she, really, really stuttered.
Oh, it's
real
bad.
Bad. They take it out of context. But that's the same thing what Trump did with Kamala Harris, and they were talking about certain things, and we talked about it up here. They took it out of context.
I saw those too.
But it looks nasty. And even I seen Barack Obama. They got him everywhere right now. They got Barack Obama on tour. He was in Virginia too, where Abigail, I can't remember her last name, the governor of Virginia. Yeah.
You know what it says about the Democratic Party? That Barack Obama is the only person they can use for these elections. They can't. Why isn't Biden out there? I know he's recovering from cancer, but why isn't Kamala out there? Like, it's like
Kamala should be out there.
Like, damn,
Biden should be at least doing it from Zoom.
Obama ain't been in office in a decade.
Right.
Well, Kamala was in California. She was talking about Prop 50.
Prop 50.
So she was, So she's
from Cali though.
I know, but she's on the campaign trail trying to, help pass some things. So we'll, her, Barack Obama, Cory Booker, they were all out this weekend doing, a few rallies trying to help people get to the polls. So we'll continue to watch that.
All right.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Well, that is your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me at Mimi Brown TV. For more stories, follow the Black Information Network, download the free iHeartRadio app, and visit BINnews.com.
All right, thank you, Mimi. Now, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. How is the shutdown affecting you? Trump was on 60 Minutes last night. He broke down the shutdown and his thoughts on it, his thoughts on the healthcare, his thoughts on why the shutdown is happening. But let's just ask you guys, how is it affecting you?
Yeah, because, everybody always wants to talk about the people they never talk to. Like as if the government shutdown isn't causing people to not get their checks for damn near the past month. As if the government shutdown isn't causing people to not be able to get their SNAP benefits. As if the government shutdown isn't causing TSA to be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's discuss. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're opening up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. We're just asking, how has this government shutdown affected you? Trump was on 60 Minutes last night and spoke about the government and if what he feels about the shutdown. Let's listen.
All we're doing is we keep voting. I mean, the Republicans are voting almost unanimously to end it, and the Democrats keep voting against ending it. They've lost their way. They've become crazed lunatics. And all they have to do, Nora, is say, let's vote. And if they don't vote, that's their problem. Now, I happen to agree with something else. I think we should do the nuclear option. This is a totally different nuclear, by the way. It's called ending the filibuster.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. How has it affected you? We just opened up the phone lines. Just want to hear from you this morning. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Denny.
Hey, Denny.
Peace,
where you calling
Denny.
from?
How are you?
Good morning.
I'm okay. I'm calling from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Fort Bragg.
Fort Bragg. Talk to us. How has this shutdown affected you, Mama?
So a lot of us, we're just wondering, with the shutdown, this will be our second paycheck. This Friday will be our second paycheck. So, we have like our health insurance and all those things that come out. And a lot of us have taken out like loans. Well, I haven't yet, but a lot of people have taken out loans through their bank. So we're just trying to figure out, is this shutdown going to put us in debt? Will we owe all the back money, haven't paid insurance, then you'll owe the money for the loan that you paid. Mm-hmm. I mean, our people have been resourceful to send in the food bank information, but people don't have gas to get to the food bank.
That's right.
So it's stressful.
So you said you have gotten a check. You said you gotten a check already?
No, she said this is her second paycheck she hasn't gotten.
Yes, she didn't.
Oh, that you haven't gotten. No,
I'm sorry.
Right. So they gave us, our first one was a partial paycheck, maybe like a week. They gave it to us until October 1st. And then after that, we've been nothing. But we've been showing up. We've been doing our job. Most of us have been in good spirit. We've been asking each other, are you okay? Do you need something? We're living in a day and age where everybody is prideful. They're afraid to ask for help. Mm-hmm. But we're trying to stay positive. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to be in debt when the government does open back up. we'll be in debt because we'll owe for our health insurance, and the people that had to take out loans to help them get by, they'll owe that money as well.
That's what I think people don't understand. 67% of the country is living paycheck to paycheck. Like, you miss one paycheck, your whole life is in shambles.
Well, well, not only that, you think about like what she said. Let's say she has a credit card bill she can't pay, or a car note she can't pay, right? Because she's waiting to get
credit
paid.
card, car note, light bill, health care.
Yes. So now her credit score shoots down.
Yeah.
So now if she wants to get a loan or she wants to buy a house later on, it's so low, the interest rates are through the roof. Or like everybody knows who has credit, like it's easy to lose, it's easy to go down, but it's harder to get back up, and that's just horrible.
So
and
it's really it's not only what they're going through right now, it's the aftermath of all of this too.
And it couldn't be at a worse time. The holidays.
That's what we're afraid of. The aftermath, like the people that had to go to their bank and ask their bank to give them a $15,000 or $2,000 loan. When it starts up again, you have to pay back that, in addition to your bills to make them current, in addition to any back pay that you're owed, for your health insurance and things. So we're getting ready to crash, just trying to survive.
Yeah,
that's so sad. Well, Danny, can I pay for your lunch today?
You sure can.
What's your cash app, Danny?
That's so nice. It's Denny Boo 8808. No, I'm Chocolate Chick. Chocolate Chick 888.
Chocolate Chicks 888.
Chocolate Chick. That sounds like something I need a subscription to every month.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
You know what? You're a mess.
Chocolate
Chick with 3 8.
Okay, hold on.
And it's the regular way you spell chocolate
way,
and the regular way you spell chick, right?
That's it. You know what I'm talking about, Jack. You're a chocolate chick.
You already know I'm a chocolate chick.
Y'all talking about borrowing money from the banks. Shoot, the banks is borrowing money. I saw it with the Fed. They injected $29.4 billion into the banking system. Yeah. And what's your what's the food bank you go to out there? I heard you say something about the food bank.
We've been given like a bunch of resources to different food banks. They just send us like random emails. I have not, like I said, I'm like from the old school. I'm a survivor. I keep my freezer stocked for days like this. So I have not gone yet.
Got you.
But there are lots of food.
All right, I just
prayers
said
up for you, man.
Prayers up for you. Lunch on me today, all right?
Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great day.
Let me know you got it too. You got it?
Oh, hold on. It did. It's that.
All right.
That's a lot of lunch. I guess I'm going to buy my coworkers lunch too.
Oh, amazing. That's nice.
That's what it is, mama. Have a good one. Hello, who's this?
That's what's up, Envy.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's your name, brother?
Hey, this is Chef Anthony. I'm out here in Washington, D.C.
Yes, sir.
How has this shutdown affected you, brother?
Yeah, man. So, my wife, she was actually working for the Food and Drug Administration. She put in 15 years of work there. And, she's only 40 years old. And for her to, get let go, is real discouraging. So, I just try to keep the household uplifted. As a personal chef, an entrepreneur for 17 years, I take care of things and pull my weight. But let me tell you what she did. She went and got herself a job as a school teacher. Second grade teacher at a school in Prince George's County. So she went from going to making like 160 to now making about 47. Wow. And, I commend her every day for it,
Yeah.
Well, at least she has a job.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? At least she has some type of money coming in.
100%, and to keep her encouraged, I've been through things, I had overhead brain surgery when I was 19. I went to prison. I actually was stationed up there where Diddy was at right now in Fort Dix. So, when you can go through certain things and overcome it, that, Ecclesiastes 3 says there's a time for everything.
That's right.
So I tell her, like, look, this might just be a transition from, your situation that's taking place right now to what may transpire later on. Come up.
How was your time at Fort Dix?
I was going to ask,
what kind of prison is it?
What kind of prison is it? So, people...
Because, Envy thinks it's a...
Fort Dix is it's a low facility. Got about 4 fences around it. You wake up 6 a.m., go get your breakfast, the gym open. I actually had a job there. I was a painter on there. So, we'd paint fences, paint different rails. You could watch TV in different TV rooms. But it's actually, this is the thing that they don't tell you. It's actually a 16-man cell. So it's kind of like military staff, bunk beds, and they just put you in different rooms with different people. You got your locker.
So you got 15. You got 15 roommates essentially.
Yeah, man. 15 people in each one of those rooms.
You think they got Diddy in there with 15 other people? I doubt that.
Absolutely, 15 other people. But you seen the picture where everybody's smiling. He look like he having a good time. They gonna take care of him in there.
Man, shut up now. I don't like how you say that. What does that mean for Diddy?
Hey,
man?
yo.
When you say, hold on now. When people say they're going to take care of Diddy and Jet, what exactly does that mean?
I don't know.
crazy.
If you're just joining us, we just opened up the phone lines and want to talk about the government shutdown. How is it affecting you? President Donald Trump was on 60 Minutes yesterday. He spoke about it. This is what he said.
All we're doing is we keep voting. I mean, the Republicans are voting almost unanimously to end it, and the Democrats keep voting against ending it. They've lost their way. They become crazed lunatics. And all they have to do, Nora, is say, let's vote. And if they don't vote, that's their problem. Now, I happen to agree with something else. I think we should do the nuclear option. This is a totally different nuclear, by the way. It's called ending the filibuster.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. We have Tanisha on the line. Tanisha, good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm coming into work.
It's all good.
I work at a high school. But I wanted to say that I believe that the shutdown is affecting my family personally. My husband is a government employee. He's not being paid. And I don't think people realize that these government employees are receiving pay stubs that say zero.
Damn.
And that could be a huge weight on them mentally because they have to look at themselves not receiving pay. Also, these landlords don't care.
Yeah.
They are saying the rent is still due.
Right.
The electric company, the water company, your bills are still due. I mean, as you guys heard, I'm at work, so I can help out a little bit, but we are a two-income household for a reason.
Yeah.
And my husband is thinking about trying to get another job, but he has to show up for training. However, if he takes leave, he may not be able to come off of leave. So it puts people in a bad position. I'm trying to help families. Also, I said on my social media, anyone that needs help, I would like to help feed families with the Aldi special. A couple of families have reached out to me, but we're doing what we can. So not only are we suffering, but we're also trying to reach out to help people because it doesn't seem the government is trying to help. And these politicians are still being paid. Legally, they cannot refuse their pay. So if they're saying they are refusing their pay, that is not the truth. I researched it. They have to submit for pay refusal 30 days before they are not paid. They have not done that. If they've done that, that indicates that they were maybe planning on the shutdown, I feel like. Also, some politicians are donating their pay to the food bank, but we got to think with tariffs and shipping and getting food, how quickly can the food bank get food? I'm just saying we're not thinking about the big picture here.
Yeah.
And the bigger picture is, when does the shutdown end? Because like I said, my landlord said, oh, well, your rent is still due.
That's we've been saying that for the past couple of weeks. Like, none of these people are going to care that, you're not getting paid. They want their money.
But not only that, because they probably have bills too. Your landlord might not own that house, so he might have to pay the bank as well. So he might have to use your money to pay his mortgage. You know what I mean? So it's effed up all around. And I'm so sorry for that, Mama.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Hello, who's this?
Why you keep calling these people Mama?
Hey.
I don't know.
I'm a federal worker. I didn't want to put my name out there on the radio, but I was calling about the question on how the shutdown was affecting me.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us.
Because the government shut down, I'm a federal worker. Luckily, if my husband and I didn't have a healthy checking and savings account, we would be in a situation where we couldn't pay our bills. So he's the only one that's working. So it's like money's going out, but none is coming in. And so I also have a child that's in the extracurricular activity. It's not so much as a strain, but it potentially could be if this continues.
Yeah, and it's the holidays too.
Right. Thanksgiving coming up, and also my daughter's birthday falls on Thanksgiving. So it's a lot. Not just that, So I don't know what they're doing, if they're trying to wait until after this election to see if Democrats get more seats to try to do something. I don't know, but it's crazy.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Yeah, I mean, something got to give soon. And, that's what I was talking to Mimi Brown about earlier, and this is what I don't understand. And I want someone to explain it to me. The health care is going up anyway because the big, beautiful bill didn't include the extension of the tax credits to keep the cost down. So if it's going up anyway, what's the point of Democrats continuing to take the stand that they are doing this so health care prices don't shoot up?
Right. We got Tavon on the line. Tavon, good morning.
Good morning.
How you feeling this morning?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're talking about the government shutdown. How is it affecting you?
Well, it's affecting me because I'm a single mom to 4 kids. I was divorced last year, and so it's just been me and them since the divorce. I already work, 40 hours a week, just picked up a second job, but it's still not enough. So that's how we ended up on the benefit. So it's scary to think about how I'm going to feed my kids. And, I trust God. He's never let them miss a meal yet, but I'm nervous.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's nervous. I look at my kids and, I want, the least I should be able to do is feed them. And I know I shouldn't be doing it by myself, but I am. So everyone has such a bad idea about like EBT, like, oh, you don't work or you just sit on like your butt and don't do what you're supposed to do. But I get up and I work 40 hours a week, just picked up a second job, and it's still not enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in.
I really don't think people get it, bro. 67% of the country is living paycheck to paycheck. Like, people really be taking for granted the blessings that they have when they don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, man.
You're right. And like you said, this is the time where we need to be community, right? Mm-hmm. And, it's tough on everybody. And some people won't have a Christmas, and some people won't have a chance to have a Thanksgiving with family. So this is the time as community we need to, if you can't afford it, if you can't give to a food bank, little things like I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, we got 6 kids. Yeah. We got ish tons of baby clothes. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we were like, well, let's make sure we get it to a family that might need it, that can't afford to buy baby clothes, that can't afford to buy onesies and whatever it may be. A lot of stuff we did give away, but we got a house full of just. I got 6 kids, damn it.
I've donated this 6 different food banks over the last few days. I launched the 50,000 meal match for New Yorkers because of the SNAP crisis. Food bank hit me this weekend and was like, yo, we've over exceeded that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get the final number today, but same thing, food banks, community organizations in Charleston, South Carolina, Mounts Corner, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. I've donated to them all because that's what I can do. But you know what I've been telling folks? Yo, if you can't give money, give your time.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys, they going to need extra hands. Go down to some of these food banks and these pantries and look how long these lines are. If you can't, donate no money, just go out there and give your time.
Absolutely.
If you can afford to do that,
Absolutely. Well, we got the latest with Loren coming up. What we talking about?
Yes, we're going to be talking about Drake. There's another lawsuit, but this time Drake is in the hot seat over some streams. So we're going to have a conversation about it.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess, can you do me one favor?
What?
Before the end of this November.
What?
Can you teach me this Chris Brown dance?
Yes, I got you.
We got to start slow, but like, you got like.
It ain't like you going to do it. If I teach you, you have to do it and actually post it on
I'm going to
TikTok.
do it, but I want to surprise the kids. Like, I'm going to throw it over the kids and be like, I got it. Boom, 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 boom.
Surprise the kids with what? By being the dad that learned a dance that's a year old.
Yeah.
So
you want to be
so yeah, that's pretty much
it.
Jesus
so
Christ.
what?
Like, damn, why you doing that old dance, Dad? By the time you learn it, they'll be doing some new TikTok craze.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to learn that one. All right,
I got you.
Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
LL Cool Bay.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good
y'all.
Good morning.
So there's a new class action lawsuit. So there's a ton of people who have got together to file this lawsuit, but the lead plaintiff is a rapper named RBX, who is also known as a cousin to Snoop Dogg. And what he is claiming is that Spotify should be in trouble because they have turned a blind eye to a mass scale fraudulent streaming like scam situation. And he points to Drake as an artist and says that Drake, among a ton of artists, but specifically the example given in the lawsuit is about Drake. They say that Drake has benefited from the mass scale fraudulent streaming. And the lawsuit, it doesn't say that Drake himself did anything wrong. The lawsuit is against Spotify. Well, not that he didn't do anything wrong, but the lawsuit isn't against Drake. It's against Spotify. But basically what they're claiming is that every month Spotify has billions of fraudulent streams that are generated from fake, illegitimate, or illegal methods like bots. And this happens at a mass scale, and it hurts other people and other artists on Spotify that would be making money because you make money off of your streams. So if your streams are not, blown up and these numbers aren't big and huge, you're not competing, so you're not making money the way that you would be, especially because of these huge blown up numbers that artists like they allege a Drake has happening. So they're saying to Spotify, you guys should be held responsible for the money that we are not making. And they give an example of, basically saying like Drake has all these billions of streams across Spotify, but approximately 37 billion streams were inauthentic and appear to be the work of a network of bot accounts is what they're alleging. And they allege that this activity took place between January 2022 and September 2025. And it also claims that an examination of Drake's streams revealed abnormal VPN usage, which had, weird like locations, which they're also pointing to bot accounts used for streaming various songs. They say, for instance, the lawsuit claims that over a 4-day period in 2024, at least 250,000 streams of his song No Face originated in Turkey. So yeah, they're trying to, and this is ironic because you guys know Drake has been on this whole thing with like bots and allegations of people using bots and fake streams in the Universal Music lawsuit with Kendrick and Not Like Us.
How is this connected, Lauren, to when Spotify, wasn't it? Spotify was investigating the playlist bribery allegations in Turkey earlier this year?
Okay, so still working on specifics on the connection, but because we we were one of the first people to report that story as well too. But what I believe is happening, because people were trying to figure out why are the investigations and all these raids that we were talking about then happening in these random locations. If you look at this lawsuit here, those random locations are where they're tracking these like bot farms too. So if you go and you get all the information from the bot farms and these places where these VPN accounts, which are these like basically online addresses that show you, where things are.
Bot farms is crazy.
Yeah, they have these.
Yeah,
bot
that's
farms.
the thing. They have clip farms too. Streamers use them too. It's basically just a group of like people sitting behind, computers or whatever that are doing whatever you tell them or pay them to do. But basically, Charlamagne, to answer your question, the locations, like in here, it says, there are these random locations that they're tracing these bot farms back to. That raid basically was them going and saying, hey, we're trying to get some more information here because something's about to happen. So if you put two and two together, I think one over here, what we talked about before with the raids is them gathering some evidence, and now you have this big class action lawsuit that is saying we have the evidence, now here is the lawsuit. So I think what you're going to see is these two come together to try and prove what they're claiming is happening with allegedly with Drake and a ton of other artists.
Yeah, I don't know about Drake, but this is going to be a situation in the future because I feel like in the future this is going to be like the next federal freak off, like one of the next big federal cases, because this is illegal. Like it's going to be a lot of artists who have been using these bot farms to blow their numbers up, blow their digital sales up, not just their sales but to control narratives on social media. They're gonna find themselves in some federal situations.
Or not only that, you use those bot forms to get more money from a record label to sign you, right? Because
that's what this is.
That's what it's based on.
That's
right?
essentially what this is.
A lie, basically.
Yeah.
And the bot forms, if you look on TikTok, because I've seen pictures, I don't know if they're real or not, but they have like maybe like 100 phones set up, and 100 phones are streaming different artists. So I guess you pay these bot forms, and let's say you pay, and then this month is this artist.
And wait till Peter get involved, because they got monkeys that know how to freaking be sitting at the computer typing all of this stuff out. Yes, you ain't see Superman?
Shut up.
Goodbye. No, because as soon as they said something about the monkeys, I was thinking about all of them that was just released.
The herpes monkeys?
That just got, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't see the connection?
They not, the last thing they thinking about is
they just got released last week, and now all of a sudden the lawsuit? You're not paying attention. You not paying attention.
Yo, this guy's crazy. Okay, continue on, Lauren.
You're not paying attention. These monkeys out here telling they snitching.
Monkeys out here snitching. Go ahead, Lauren.
But all jokes aside, this is going to be the next federal freak off. You can see it coming a mile away.
But who gets in trouble at that point? Is it the artist or is it the record label?
No, it's the
because is it the artist that's paying it or is it the label that's paying it for the artist?
Probably both, but
that's why when we talk about those,
they also have artists that are doing it independently of the label, correct? And they're gaming the label as well. So that's what that goes back to what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like you hire these people, right? They boost up your numbers, they boost up your sales.
And
then
when
you
it's
go
time to renegotiate, they base it off of the streams. And if my streams are this is what. Yeah,
that's right.
This is crazy.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and that report that we did about those raids that were happening back in Turkey, I was told that they were happening at the offices of Universal, Sony, and other major record labels in Turkey. That was back in September, and that was because of a bribery allegation regarding artists on those labels paying for individuals on playlist placements and stuff like that.
These artists is going to Turkey to get their hair done and they freaking bot farms. Do you hear me?
Not to get their hair done, to get the new hairlines, yo.
This is crazy.
Teeth too.
Yes, hairline, teeth, streams, all of it.
All right.
Do we have time for anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's the latest with Lauren. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, we need a guy named Harrison Coleman. He's 50 years old. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him. His story, I expect to hear a lot more of it over the next few months, but we'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I want to know how you came up with the donkey of the day.
Tell her. Because you're mean.
I am not. What did I do? I made donkey of the day.
There's a bunch of donkeys out here in the street.
That is why Charlamagne is here.
If we live a life where we bite our tongue based off who we may have think, we never would say anything.
You don't give a damn, don't throw it up. Hey!
What's that mean?
Give it to him.
On the Breakfast Club.
In the words of Charlamagne the God, he's a donkey. That's
Give it to him.
Oh man, Charlamagne, you giving donkey of the day to who now?
What it mean when you on Twitch and it says level 2 completed? Now it's saying level 3. What's that mean? It's a video game?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Donkey of the day for Monday, November 3rd goes to a man from Maine named Harrison Coleman. Okay, Harrison is 50 years old and he is facing multiple charges this morning after he was accused of kidnapping his ex-girlfriend and threatening to kill her if she did not do what he asked her to do. What did he ask her to do? What task was he telling her to perform? And if she didn't do it, he would kill her. Well, hold on, let me pull up the news report. Let's go to ABC 8 for the report, please.
Auburn police arresting Harrison Coleman on Wednesday, charging him with kidnapping his ex-girlfriend and threatening to kill her if she did not steal items from the Walmart for him. Officials say Coleman assaulted her, forced her into his car, and drove to the store. The woman told employees she'd been threatened, and one of those employees approached an Auburn police officer who was working a security detail at the store. Coleman was taken into custody after police found him in his car. He is being held without bail until he faces a judge.
I hate humans. I have a philosophy and it's rooted around the whole your thoughts become things mindset. And I truly believe that the things you want to happen in your life, you should always think about and you should speak about constantly. But the things you don't want to happen in your life, you don't think about, you don't speak about. But when you see stories like this, man, the first thing you think about is protecting the women in your life, right? The first thing you think about is how to keep women in your life safe because you don't ever want them to be in a situation like this because the reality is we can't control the crazy of other human beings, all right? Or the desperation of other human beings. But you know what's so scary about this situation? This man wasn't trying to get no money. He wasn't trying to sexually assault this woman. This man wanted her to steal specific items for him from Walmart. Okay, did you listen to us the last hour when we had people calling in explaining how the government shutdown is impacting them? People are hurting out here. Okay, I'm not making any excuses for what this man did. He's got to deal with the consequences of his actions. But I'm just telling you that for the foreseeable future, we are going to hear a lot more of these types of crimes. Now, I don't judge people for what they do when they're in survival mode because I understand they're just trying to survive. But you know who does judge you for what you do when you're in survival mode? The judge. Okay, I know desperate times call for desperate measures, but please understand these desperate measures are also going to get you a whole lot of time. Okay, only thing I want to tell folks is please don't let your survival turn predatory. okay? Because survival doesn't justify your crime, all right? Desperation and lack can mutate into abuse and exploitation real quick. And that's what this story is an example of. America, I'm telling you right now, you are going to see a lot of economic stress, a lot of economic survival turn into emotional violence like this, okay? I don't know if this man was trying to get these items to resell. Maybe he needed them to live. All I know is when people can't provide for themselves, they take from others, okay? Emotionally and materially, all right? The more a man feels useless or powerless, the more he may assert control over the people closest to him. And that's not excusing this man's abuse in any way, shape, or form. I'm just putting into context the larger American mental health and economics collapse crisis, okay? Because Harrison wasn't just violent, he was clearly desperate. And desperation left untreated turns human need into human harm. America, these are the monsters that you are currently creating, okay? When the system fails to feed the hungry start feeding on each other. Please give Harrison Coleman the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day.
You gonna play a game?
You are the donkey.
Chat won't play a game.
Of the day. Yeehaw.
Now, the other thing I was thinking, what if Harrison was just giving her a ride? And he took her to Walmart and she went in there and started stealing. And then when she got caught, she said, this guy out there made me do it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that's the other place my mind went as well.
So you want to play again?
No, because I don't know I don't have no idea. There's no picture.
The chat definitely want to play a game. But to answer your question, that level 2, level 3 is a hype train. Basically, we get mad donations and subs or whatever. People are buying subscriptions, gifting other people, which unlocks it creates discounts for subs and things like that.
Okay.
So it creates the ad, how much ads you watch.
Got you. So I just need to know who to go shake down. So that is money.
That is money. People know that people in here are doing bad and they're gifting people.
Sorry, chat. He doesn't want to play a game today.
Oh, I don't know the game to play. I mean, I know the game to play. I don't know what race the person is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it matters though. This is this is a class issue right here, and you're going to see a lot more of this in the foreseeable future if America keeps going down this road.
You're right.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day. Now, let's open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. Now, Halloween fell on a weekend. This weekend, it was Friday. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed your Halloween. And people were very picky about who people dressed up as, right?
This is crazy.
What?
This is what Loren was talking about with her and her man. Her man wanted to be Biggie and wanted her to be Puff.
No,
correct.
That is
and
not what her man wanted her to be.
People were upset about that. So, people were also upset about Winnie Harlow. She was Whitney Houston.
I thought she did fantastic.
I thought she did great.
I dropped the clues bomb for Winnie Harlow. That was amazing. I thought that was great.
Absolutely.
So let's open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. Are there certain costumes that people shouldn't be? That is the question. 800-585-1051.
There's definitely costumes people shouldn't be. I guess more specifically was the Winnie Harlow offensive. I didn't think it was. I don't even know what they found offensive about it.
Was even they give her a hard time anyway.
I think that's because of it's because of her skin. I don't think people understand.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't understand that's her skin. She was born like that. I don't know what people's problems.
What her skin got to do with it?
No, I'm saying, because, she two different colors. She got the patches, you know what I'm saying? So people be trying to come at her. I'm like, all right, well, if she would have been Michael Jackson at a certain point in his life, then they would have been mad at that. But it's like, what can
that would
you
have
be?
made a lot of sense.
Or Charlamagne in the face, same difference. But
she would have been like a cow. People would have been like, oh, wow, now then Peter would have came out of nowhere. But you damned if you do, damned if you don't. So she did great.
Now, she killed it. 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. Call us up. It's the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, this conversation started really from Winnie Harlow. She played Whitney Houston for Halloween. She dressed up as Whitney Houston for Halloween, I should say. And people were upset with that.
Yep.
And we were asking 800-585-1051. I guess, are there certain costumes or certain things that people should stay away from? But Whitney Houston's estate reposted the costume.
Yeah, I don't see any malicious intent. I don't see anything where she was trying to be negative or anything. That people are talking about, because that's when she was clearly on drugs and, abusing substances, but it's like, yo, that was one of the most viral moments of her career. Not to mention that night she won awards.
Right.
That was the whole point of the speech, dumbass. Like, why was somebody get mad?
We don't know what moments Whitney was high and what moments she wasn't high.
Right.
Like,
Because she
you know
was
what I'm saying?
always like her.
Yes,
She was always that way.
Yes. Like, so come on. I thought that Whitney did a great job.
Mhm.
I don't see the issue.
Yep.
And like I said, if Whitney's actual Instagram page reposted it, what the hell are y'all mad at?
Right.
And Julia Fox, they were mad at Julia Fox. You know, Julia Fox used to date Kanye. She was a
Yes.
model.
Yes.
They were mad at her because she played Jackie Kennedy, and she had blood on the costume.
Now, I thought that was tasteless.
Now,
Yeah.
explain that, because her
The
husband
reason I
got
thought it was
killed.
tasteless because, you know, yes, that's the outfit she was wearing when John F. Kennedy got shot, and the blood was on her, and she didn't want to take the dress off, even though people were telling her to take it off, because she was basically, it was a symbol. Like, y'all want to show y'all what they did to, did to my husband. I thought that was kind of tasteless.
Now,
I thought the Julia Fox outfit was tasteless.
Absolutely. Now that you explain it to me, I literally thought that she was just trying to scary it up because it's Halloween and, you know, she was just going with the vibe. But nah, that's definitely horrible.
Yeah, the smoke y'all giving Winnie Harlow, y'all should be giving
Julia Fox.
to Julia Fox.
Absolutely.
Because I felt like, you know, somebody's trauma shouldn't be turned into a
Hell yeah.
Halloween
costume.
Nah.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. We have Liz on the line. Liz, good morning.
Yes, hello.
Hey, good morning, Mama. What's your thoughts?
My thought is that the disrespectful costume that I saw was Whitney Houston, where they had her sparkly dress on her, and they had her playing like she was cracked out. That was very disrespectful.
They wasn't playing like she was cracked
That was her
out.
at the
That's
BET
how she
Awards.
acted at the BET
That
Awards.
was like identical of what she did to the BET Awards.
Yeah, Winnie was just
I
acting.
know, but when you imitating, when we dealing with legends, you gotta imitate their best behaviors, not with their bad behaviors. That was messed up.
But you're not going to say that Shorty wasn't turned up. Like, I'm talking about Whitney had all of us saying, you better lay low, and Johnny, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, whoever she was saying. Like, that was a big virality moment of Whitney's career. Like, she didn't seem cracked out. Now, I can show you some that's cracked out.
Yeah, and the thing with Winnie too, she didn't just do that moment. She did a bunch of I Want to Dance with Somebody cover.
Yeah.
She did
Yes,
album
but
covers.
this person costume had her wig. Her wig was jacked up. Oh my, it was terrible. I was like, you couldn't have did her like that.
Yo.
With some respect.
That was the same damn wig.
I thought Winnie killed her.
That was the same wig.
Yeah.
Same style, everything.
Hello, who's this?
This is Sierra.
Hey, Sierra. Good morning. What's your thoughts on
Good morning.
Halloween costumes? Good morning.
Yeah, I think that some of the celebrities do too much. I'm not going to lie. They don't know how to read the room in certain instances. I get that there's some celebrities that have passed away, and you just want to, you know, give them the flowers that they deserve by dressing up. However, I don't know. It just seems a little awkward and a little uncomfortable to watch.
I can understand what you're saying. I can understand. You want to give an example? What you think? Who you think?
The model that did the Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney Harlow.
It was funny, but it was kind of cringe to watch.
Why though?
Like
you talk about Winnie Harlow, but why?
I mean, because it was cute, but like awkward to witness. It just felt like it was a little difficult.
That's who Whitney was. Also, too, nobody ever gets mad when people recreate the scene of Whitney and Bobby dancing in the store.
Yes, exactly.
They probably was high.
And you talking about cracked out, like but that was like a moment.
Charlamagne got in trouble for wearing a costume one time.
What I got in trouble for?
Who you dressed up as one time?
I don't
you
get
got
in trouble. I'm a
for?
grown ass man.
Hillary
I
Clinton.
know, that's right.
I wasn't in trouble. Like
You dressed up as Hillary Clinton?
I had on a Nike tracksuit with a Hillary Clinton mask. That's all.
When we had the interview for the first time,
right?
When they Googled it, that came up.
Oh no!
Well, what it was, I had Envy pinned up in a corner.
Oh wow!
And I was looking at the camera with the mask on.
Oh, you're a clown. Oh no! Yeah, you
Can you imagine when Secret Service pulled that up and then had to ask them, why was you humping somebody with a Hillary Clinton mask on?
Nah,
this place is stupid.
You better lay low.
Hello, who's this?
This is Craig Davis from Valdosta, Georgia, Weathersfield, USA.
What's up, Craig? How are you?
Talk to us.
I'm all right, baby. How y'all doing?
Good.
Bless Black and
What's
Holly.
going on, Jess?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What's up? Hey, man. I was just listening to the topic, and that is very trash. People dress up as the devil every year, and they ain't got no problem with that. Like, your man, before he put me on, right, on the phone, he was like, somebody read a book where somebody dressed as Jesus, and everybody was mad about it. And then Well, nobody upset that it was not dressed like the devil anymore. Girls dressed as a sexy devil, dressed as a demon, other people dressed as a devil. Don't nobody care about that. But as soon as somebody dresses like a human, an imperfect human that make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got an issue with it. That's nuts, yo. I don't get it.
You know what? You're right, Greg, because, you know, me and my family used to do Halloween very, very much. We used to do decorate the crib. And it was crazy. I was talking to one of my pastors, Naima, out of LA, and she was like, you know, she finds it weird that a lot of people dive into recreating Halloween, which is like I guess promotes fear, it promotes darkness, it promotes negativity, it promotes the devil. And it was like,
oh, bah humbug. Tell her relax. We just like throwing costumes on.
But she told me that, and after she said that, she was like, you know, wearing a costume is fine, but the way that a lot of people dive into it, like you said, they are the devil, they are the sexy this, and she was like, it's a little too far. When we thought about it, we was like, let's life is blessed, let's chill. So
tone it down.
We chilled off on it for this year in the next couple of years. But I agree with you, Greg.
But what about when people dress up like
now?
Jesus? Hey, yo.
Why? Because I don't want to celebrate Halloween like I used to.
I grew up not celebrating it. I was a Jehovah's Witness.
Muslim?
Oh, yeah.
No,
so that's why
Hey, Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Charlamagne, I wanted to know witnesses too.
Oh, you grew up Jehovah's Witness?
I am.
Oh, you a witness now? Okay. So I understand your
Yeah,
perspective.
but see, that's the thing, though. It's just like, it's weird that, you know, that's the devil is. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Nobody said that.
That's them demons talking to you.
I'm in y'all studio, my bad. No. But it's like, it's like, I just think that's the whole devil thing, and it's like everybody's cool with every other costume. That's just nuts.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it this year. But thank you, Greg, for your call.
Why you ain't do it this year now?
I told you because I was talking to a pastor, and he was like, a lot of times we idolize and we promote the fear, the negativity, the demonic of Halloween, and it was like, it's not right. So,
man, shut your ass up. If he had a whole costume planned out, he told us what he was going to be and everything.
But usually every year I do these
every Friday we asked you, just asked you, damn, I wanted to see Dame, and you was like, I ain't bringing it with me.
I still wear a costume, but we don't celebrate it like we used. Every year we used to do a video,
like it's
a huge production video.
You was out trick or treating with us. I saw you in the neighborhood.
Right, but I'm just saying.
I just saw you.
Right, but we didn't go to the extent that we usually do.
Man.
Last year
what happened?
Last year we did Aaliyah and Kim. The year before that we did a whole creepy crawler thing. The year before that we did the whatever. We do a whole production.
And you was out Friday too. You had your mask on.
I
saw Madison.
Listen, I said we don't celebrate. We do. I said we still wear it, but we just don't celebrate and do the costumes and do the decorations in the crib anymore. We don't do that anymore
because it's too deep and dark.
Thank you. The devil gonna bite you on your ass, man.
That's what you want.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
The devil gonna bite you on your ass.
Hey,
what's the moral of the story? I ain't being positive with you guys.
The moral of the story is you can be who you want to be. Now there are people that you absolutely should not be. Like there are things you just shouldn't do. But
what about Lil Nas X?
What was it? Oh, when Bobby Lights recreated the Lil Nas. I thought that was funny. I thought it was amazing. Why not do it? Give it a whirl.
But he was going through. Lil Nas X was drugged up, and allegedly.
But they're both gay now. Come on, Bobby probably been a little drugged up as well. We got, you know what I'm saying.
Touché.
So it's fine. You know.
Speaking of gay, I just can't believe Envy don't want to call pumpkins with DJ Clue no more.
What are you talking about?
Y'all used to call.
They never called
they
no
used to
damn
call pumpkins together. Now all of a sudden they don't want to call pumpkins.
Never called no pumpkins. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but speaking of gay, happy birthday, Roseanne. But I do think that it was some good people. It was some good costumes, and we didn't shed light on them. Wendy Raquel went his big glow. Shorty looked just like her.
Okay.
Taraji P. Henson did Janet Jackson from Scream. She did Janet Jackson. She did a couple. She recreated a couple of Janet Jackson.
You know who else killed it? Niecy Nash.
I ain't see her. What she was?
Niecy Nash. Go to Niecy Nash.
She was every
and Shari Shepherd.
What?
I Show Speed had a fire costume too.
What was he?
What he did?
He was a black Dark Flash.
Damn.
That was hard.
All right. Well, we got the latest with Loren coming up. What we doing?
We are talking Jeezy because he just broke a world record, and we have some exclusive details on the world record and how he broke it. We're going to talk about it.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Loren LaJefferson. Brandon Banks.
Wow. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Salute to Nori. Nori ran the marathon over the weekend, 26.2 miles. So salute to Noriega, which is
you know what, Envy? I started to call you yesterday, but I gave you a break. I'm gonna call you today because I need you to call him for me about that. I got some questions I need to ask him about that race. You see people get so hurt and all these things happen to them while they're running.
Yeah, I didn't see Nori post him crossing the finish line yet, but
he ain't posting nothing. That's what I was gonna call you about. Like, yo, where is his?
But I seen his team. His team
running.
His team did it, so I'm just assuming that Nori did it too. So congratulations.
Salute to NORE. Salute to Q Deezy. I saw Q Deezy running the race. Salute to my girl Rachel Edwards. I saw her running the race as well.
Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel does it all the time. Rachel, a big marathon runner.
5Ks ain't no joke.
And I want to figure out how you get into the marathon, because they said they get like 200,000 applicants, but only 50,000 people, I think, or something like that, are allowed, and then it costs money to do.
After this, Envy, I'm working on a story. That's what I need you to call Nori for.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fat.
What? She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Sending congratulations to Jeezy, speaking of accomplishments, because he is now in the Guinness Book of World Records. His orchestra that accompanies him in his shows that he has been doing, you guys know he is in Vegas currently, is now the largest orchestra for a hip-hop music concert. It is stamped. So congratulations to him. Let's take a listen. There was actually a judge there at the concert last night. Let's take a listen to that judge giving Jeezy the award.
No, we don't have that audio.
Yes, we do.
Nope. How you gonna say
I'll keep going.
You ain't got it.
I'm sorry.
I done seen some before, but I ain't never seen a 101-piece orchestra with a hip-hop artist in my life. Matter of fact, this ain't never been done before, right? You understand? This like some world record. Right? Be a world record or something. All the way from the Guinness Book of World Records. Andy Glass is here.
Jeezy, today you set a new Guinness World Records title. The largest orchestra for a hip-hop concert ever in history, honoring...
Yes, sir! First of all, I received that. Thank you for traveling this far for this. Y'all make some noise for the color of noise, though, for real. 20 years. You know what's crazy? I used to read the Guinness Book of World Records when I was in school. You know what I'm saying?
No, you didn't.
But this is amazing. This is what it's about. Staying focused, not paying attention to the noise, and trusting the process, and going with the most high, man. I love y'all. This is real.
Dropping the clues bombs for Jeezy. I got to take my black ass to Las Vegas because I need to experience that Thug Motivation 101 with that orchestra. I am upset at myself that I have not seen that yet.
Damn, and you was hyped because you kept saying you were gonna go.
Oh, I'm going. Like Jeezy's in my. I got a top 7 favorite rappers of all time, and Jeezy is absolutely in my top 7. Okay.
Well, that orchestra is the Color of Noise Orchestra. It's composed by Derek Hodge, and it's musically directed by Adam Blackstone in Vegas. So you do got a couple more dates, Charlamagne, if you want to go and see him. And the judge that actually came out, I got some background information on how we even get here. Because you hear about some of these records sometimes, but like you never hear why or how Guinness even finds, that these things are happening. So the judge in Guinness, they take weeks to research. So this came across their radar. They were super interested in it. Not only did he become, or this orchestra become, the largest, but this record has never been set before. He is the first person to set this record. So even if, someone has 102 people orchestra, because he has 101, Jeezy is in history as the first person to ever, have this large orchestra for a hip-hop music concert. Then they fly in. They have to witness it in real time. So they have to watch the show in real time, make sure there's actually 101 people, and then they give you the award, which is what we got a chance to listen to. And you have to have like witnesses there. I was told that Jeezy had 2 witnesses there, a music industry exec and a marketing exec. Only rule is that they can't be on your payroll to be your witness. And if all this goes well while the judge is there, boom, you get your award. So shout out to him. Shout out to Jeezy in the show in Vegas.
Oh.
Yes. Now in other news, speaking of shows, Ray J and Brandy reunited on the stage at the Boy Is Mine tour.
Hey.
Did you guys see the video? Yeah. So there's not a lot of
did.
audio. You saw it? Yeah, it was a really nice moment that I saw a lot of people posting and talking about.
Did he sing or he just came out to support?
No, he came out to support.
No, he didn't sing or anything. So Brandy was performing. Ray J comes up from under the stage and she literally just says, "Give it up for Ray J, y'all." And then she goes to the back of the stage and they hug and then they both go down under the stage together. But Ray J's been very vocal about how Brandy hasn't been the happiest about a lot of the things he's been doing publicly, and it seems like they're, they're brother and sister, so things happen. But I think to see them on stage, the hug, it was,
He should have did one wish. He should have did one wish.
No.
Listen, one step at a time, okay?
He's on tour himself right now. I think I seen him outside performing in some parking lot or something like that. But like before a show or something last week, he was out.
Ray J got a few that can set an arena off.
He should have did one.
Sexy Can I? Wait a minute. One Wish. I hit it first.
Yeah, but that's not his tour. And no,
but he would have set it off.
That One Wish. He would have
set it off.
It would have been crazy.
No,
I would have rather saw Wait a Minute.
No, One Wish.
Can I?
That's the biggest record.
You want to see One Wish for sure. Wait a Minute is there too, but yeah, he didn't perform though. But if he did perform, I think they would have went crazy because they went crazy just seeing him there with Brandy in general. But I think people sleep because Ray J be funny when he do his performances because that clip Jess is talking about went viral because of how he was performing.
Yeah, he was. Yup, he was serious, giving it his all right in that parking lot, and I love that. But the thing is, I don't know what it is, but he is in a parking lot and his fans outside of this fence, and they are giving it up for Ray J. I'm talking about he loves it.
Yes.
It's great and it's amazing and I love that. But I think that people just was happy to see the moment between brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't seen them together in a while.
And let's be clear, Ray J is one of the greatest performers living today.
What?
I don't care what y'all say. Okay?
I was going to say absolutely.
You can put Chris Brown, Usher.
What are you saying? I'm trying to control how many N-words
You trying to tell me Ray J not as entertaining?
You smoke one of them.
I mean, he's entertaining.
You compare him to Chris Brown?
Yes. That's a different.
I was about to say, Charlamagne, he's entertaining, but showmanship on stage, he's not Chris Brown.
You said I didn't say showmanship. You said showmanship. I said entertaining.
When you compare him to Chris Brown, what do you think you do?
I know. I didn't say showmanship. Words matter. I said Ray J is one of the most entertaining entertainers out here today, which he is.
And that you are right about.
Yes.
We're going to stop there. He is very entertaining. Yes,
he's more entertaining on social media than Chris Brown and Usher. Now
on social media,
and when he hit that stage, depending on what song he
stop playing with me.
I'm riding with Ray. What up, Ray?
What?
That clip that you talking about, Jess, that was
what I said.
This guy.
I'm riding with Ray. What up, Ray?
I want to know what he smoked this morning.
Bullets and Ghosts, Ray, back to back.
Oh my God!
Okay.
I was actually trying to get Ray J to do a Zoom with me so he could talk to us about the moment with Brandy because I knew it would be way more entertaining.
Yeah.
And trying to chase Ray J, he said just landed in Miami. I was like, it's never happening.
Yeah,
like
because he's busy. He probably doing a show there.
Yeah, they outside.
I can't wait till Ray J come out on one of them stages and do Sexy Can I and everybody be like, oh shoot, that was the bop. Then he hit him with wait a minute. Then you're gonna be like, oh, Ray got records.
But it doesn't go with the Brandy and Monica tour.
I wish does.
It doesn't.
If I had one
No, it does not. It's
Why
not.
you acting like Monica and Brandy don't got up-tempo records?
Yeah, they do. But it's like, Ray don't take it serious enough. This is a serious tour. This is great. Like, no, I don't. Nah.
I actually love that Ray J don't take it serious too.
Well, that is
Ray
the
J
latest with Loren.
It's Usher.
And Michael
Chris
Jackson.
Brown.
That was Michael. That's enough. I don't want no more.
Crazy.
All right.
Now, okay, Ray up there with Michael.
Yo, you know what?
No.
Entertainment-wise?
It's the breakfast. Yo, you bugging. What is wrong with you?
Breakfast
Club. Good morning. Let's go.
Birthday, Josh Hernandez.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Halloween. Salute to everybody I've seen out there trick-or-treating. Always a great time. My kids loved it.
You just said you don't do trick-or-treating because you Muslim now. Could you make up your goddamn mind? You just said a pastor told you not to do Halloween. This guy is something else, bro. Why do we even listen to him?
I didn't say that.
This guy is crazy.
I said we don't celebrate it like we used to. We used to do these huge videos every year. We used to decorate our house and really celebrate it to that effect. But we still let the kids trick-or-treat.
You can't be half gay. Okay?
Right. Well, you celebrate Christmas.
Because this is what I want to tell you. If you put your lips on it, you still
right.
Okay.
Right.
Are you 7-Day Adventist?
It don't matter whether you suck it or put your lips on it. I don't even know what the
Right.
hell that means. What is a 7-day adventure?
I didn't say
What is he
7-Day
talking
Adventure.
about?
I said 7-Day Adventist. Is that you?
What are you talking about?
Forget it, man. I'm not
What is this guy
talking about you no more. Do you celebrate Christmas?
Do I celebrate Christmas?
Yes.
Why would I ask you? You got to ask himself that question again.
I don't know what the hell he's trying to get at. What are you trying to say?
Forget it. Never mind.
This guy is so good. Didn't he say earlier his pastor told him not to celebrate Halloween no more?
Yeah,
and he don't do it no more.
How did I clarify?
He said he didn't want to do a deep dive into it. He just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like they got to dial it back a little bit because of the demons and all that. Like he ain't want to really be into it.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, but with 6 kids, it's hard to not celebrate it at all. So it's like
Well, like I said, whether you put the in or put it in all the way, you're still gay.
Gay. Oh my God.
That's what you got out of it. You know what? Now, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
No, wait a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Shout out to everybody that came out in Charlotte over the weekend, came to see me at the Comedy Zone. And then just real quick, shout out to all the staff, the TSA staff at CLT, man, Charlotte Airport. Yo, they were so nice to everybody. I know like them TSA workers are going through it, but yo, they were still like bubbly. They were still helping people. They wasn't barking on nobody who needed obvious instructions repeated back to them many times. So just shout out to those people, man. Keep y'all heads up. But
how was Spirit flying? I meant to ask you.
I did not fly Spirit.
Damn,
you're a clown.
Why are you playing with you?
Yeah, I don't know. And I'll be on your side a lot too.
That's crazy.
You're right.
Don't play with me. I did not. But shout out to United and Delta. Don't play with them. Anyway, Toledo Funny Bone. I will be there, Perrysburg, Ohio. That's November 14th and 15th, Friday and Saturday. We got 4 shows. So get your tickets, Perrysburg, Ohio. Meet me at the Toledo Funny Bone Comedy Club. Me and Desi will be there with some new jokes, new stuff, you know. So get your tickets, JessHilariousOfficial.com.
And Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, man. I just want to tell y'all, man, give all praises due to God all the time. Please thank God for it all, man. All praises due to God and his son, Jesus Christ. And I want you to be so busy loving God and loving others and loving your life that you have no time for regret, worry, fear, or drama. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?